Hi everybody, this is Ebonypegasus on the NA server and Ebonyeclipse on the Hong Kong Australian server. This one I played on the NA server. This is with my Hummel, and I don't get a lot of kills with this one, but I still thought it was a pretty good game to show you guys how an artillery supports his or her team. So I wanted to share this video with you, just demonstrating the artillery, and some pretty cool things happen in this game as well. So here I am. I start off by looking for some shrubbery, because that's what artists do. They like to hide in the bushes and keep themselves safe. And then as soon as I get in position, I pan out across the map, and I'm looking in the little township, the city. We got a light tank running around, enemy light tank, but I'm not going to take a shot at him because generally they're pretty fast, and also that one was just hindered by the buildings. So I go instead for the T-150. I fire a shot at him and I get 302 damage and give him a nice good stun, and then he gets destroyed by the BC-12T. So how I helped in that kill was, one thing, I stunned the enemy, I did a decent amount of damage on him, and then my team member was able to go in and finish him off really fast. So my goal as an artillery is not to try to get all these kills. It's basically to support the rest of my team members so that they can go in and get the kills. I just took a shot at that tank destroyer. As you saw, it did not hit. The reason it didn't hit is because he was on the move and he moved out of my shot. So if you're not playing an artillery and you want to avoid being hit by them, moving around is a good choice. Moving back and forth, moving in and out of maybe where they've shot, because it takes several seconds for my shot to reach my destination. So even if I fired where you are, if you've moved, you could move right out of the blast and completely avoid it. The other way to avoid artillery is to do what that guy just did. He moved in behind a building. My green line goes red. I cannot get near him because he's behind the cover of the buildings. This guy is in my range. He may not know he's in my range because he is trying to hide behind the buildings. But I was still able to hit him right at the back end and do 97 damage on that T-29. And at the same time as I did damage, I stunned him. So that makes him easier for my team members to hit and harder for him to hit my team members because he's not functioning at his peak performance. So my team are sort of moving up on the little city, and I'm trying to keep the heavy tanks stunned and doing as much damage to them as I can to make them easier for my team to kill. That was a nice damage after my stun. So if you see, notice that when I've stunned them and somebody else comes along and damages them, I get credit for that. I get points for that. So the stun helps me, and it also helps my other team members. I took a blind shot there, and I missed because the heavy tank had moved forward. And somebody just destroyed him. One of our team members, the T-34, got a good shot on him. This little guy is making me nervous because he is coming straight for the base, which means he might spot me, and if he tries to cap, that's not good. So I'm not happy that he's this close to me, so I've switched my target over to him. Took a shot at him and missed. Because he's coming even closer to me, at some point here I'm going to SOS. So I'm trying to move back and a little bit away from him. And I'm hoping that I can just take him out of the game. I just pinged the spot that I'm going to fire. As soon as I'm loaded, I'm firing right there. I'm letting the tank destroyer on our team know that that's not a good place to be if they don't want to get splash damage from me. But thankfully, the S-51 just destroyed him for me, so that makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Now this tank, I'm going for the tracks. If I can track him, if I can hit his tracks and stop him in his tracks, basically, then my other team members can hit him more easily. It will also give him a stun. So that is my aim on that one, is to try to track him. I didn't succeed in doing it, but it was a good try. Now this one's only got 68 hit points, so I'm hoping that I can hit him and take him out of the game. He is on the move, which means that he's going to be harder for me to hit, and I'm going to have to fire slightly ahead of him. And I'm moving. because I just got hit by the Cromwell, and then I just got hit by the T-29, so I'm definitely moving. Not only has the enemy started to fire at me and taken me down to 46 hit points, I know I've probably come up on their map. I've probably been spotted, which means their artillery can see me. And if their artillery so much as splash damage me right now, I'm out of the game. So it's definitely a good time to be moving. I did go out to look at the map, and I had second thoughts. I need to move even further away, because if they're going to come down, if they've got a heavy tank and 2 mediums in the game, it's probably going to come down and look for us artillery and take us out. They know that we're going to be camped pretty much near the base, so the further I can get away from the base, the better. Less likely to be spotted, seen, and taken out of the game. So I just traveling down the train tracks here. I'm going to get on the other side of the ridge, just in case they already do see me. I might be like out of their green line if I'm just slightly down this ridge. And I thought, well, the train might also help cover me a bit. Got myself way out of dodge, way out of firing range. Now we found one of the mediums hiding in a tree right there. So I'm going to try to take a shot at him and take him out of the game. He's moving, so I'm going to have to fire ahead. I was hoping he'd stop, but he didn't. I did actually hit him for 166 damage and gave him a decent stun. So hopefully one of my other team members can take him out. This one's getting really too close for comfort. He's right near me and the other artillery, so I sent out an SOS. And our J Panther's right there. I'm going to try to stun the OBJ. But the J Panther rams him and takes him out of the game. I'm really pleased about that because he was too close for comfort. So I praise our J Panther, telling him, good job. I misspelled good, but I was trying. Now, hopefully I can take the T-29 enemy out of the game, because he's only got 91 hit points. If I can just get loaded and hit him right, I might be able to get rid of him for the team. But before I even have a chance to take that second shot, he gets destroyed by the S-51. But that's good. I'm glad about that. So, no, I didn't get any kills, but I've got a lot of damage after stuns. And I've helped my team out quite a bit. Now I'm looking for the remaining 2 artillery. I think he's right there in that corner. That's where I'd be if I was an artillery. So I'm aiming up there. I'm letting the tank destroyer and medium tank that are spotting for us on our team, I'm letting them know I'm looking there. So I pinged the area. But the other Arty thinks they're over here. I'm looking over here. I don't see them. Now, if their artillery were to fire, I'd see a smoke trail. They're probably not going to be firing at this stage of the game because they don't have anybody to spot for them. So chances are we're not going to see their smoke trail. We're both aiming. Oh, there he is. So I take a shot. Hopefully I'm going to be able to kill him with one shot. But no, I didn't. I got pretty good damage. But the other Arty took him out of the game after I had stunned him. So between the 2 of us, we teamed up against him and we got rid of him. Now we got to find the last one, and I still think he's right there in this corner. That's where I think he is. Unless, if he's a smarty Arty, he might be on the run. If I were the last artillery in the game against a team with still a spotter open, I wouldn't be sitting there. I'd be moving. The J Panther is still looking for that lost artillery, but I'm thinking he may have tried to make a runner. The S-51 is suggesting to cap. I don't think capping is a good idea when this artillery is around, because it tells the Arty where you are. It tells them that you're on their base. So you're giving away your position, which probably isn't the smartest idea at this point. Well, one of our dead team members, just said that the Arty should go cap. So I thought, oh yeah, okay, I'll go up there and even if we find the Arty, I'd be closer to shoot, and I might be able to help with cap. Plus, I'm just thinking it's definitely time to move. So luckily I did this, because I got on the other side of the train track, and lo and behold, I spotted the M44. He's coming up right behind me. If I'd still been there, he would have been able to shoot right at me and probably take me out of the game, because I only got 46 HP. I'm so glad I moved and listened to them saying I should go cap. There he is. he can't shoot me because I'm slightly down a ridge, and I'm going to stay down that ridge, so I'm not letting him get me. He took a shot, but he missed. Thank goodness he missed. Now I know he's got a long reload time. I can go in and bam, get him. 280 hit points I took out of him and destroyed him. And I get the victory shot, which is always nice to get the victory shot. That is how an artillery helps his or her team out. Let's look at the final scores. So, I got the Class 1 Mastery Award, and I got Bruiser, and I got pretty decent experience from that battle. Only killed one tank, but I got spotting damage, which is interesting, and quite a bit of stun damage. So I thought it was a really good match, and it was a good match to demonstrate how the artillery on your team are actually your friends. So before you start saying, I hate all artillery and they shouldn't be in the game, think about the fact that the ones on your side that are in the game, you should really be glad they're there, because they're there to help you. I'm there to help you ungrateful sods out in the game. It does get frustrating when people bitch and whine about artillery, and I know why you're frustrated. I know it's frustrating to get hit by a tank and you don't know where it's come from, and you can't fire back because they're in an unknown location and they're too far away. And I understand that. But there are many things that you can do to keep yourself safe. Stay under cover, stay behind buildings and rocks, keep on the move, back and forth. And communicate with your own artillery. Your own artillery should be looking for the enemy. They should be looking for smoke trails. Keep in communication with them. If you get hit by an Arty, look at the direction it hit you. Look which direction it hit you from. So you can tell your own artillery, look to the left, look to the right, look to the east, look to the west, and hopefully take out the enemy artillery with your own. So this has been Ebonypegasus for a World of Tanks video. Hope you enjoyed and learned plenty about the class of Arty. It's my favorite. I love playing it, and I'll make a whole nother video to tell you why I love playing artillery so much, because that's a whole nother story. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, ask questions. I'll do my best to answer them. If you want to have a go at me, feel free. Please do that as well, because I don't mind if you bitch and whine and say whatever in the comment section here. I'm used to it because I'm Ebonypegasus the Artillery. Thank you. Bye.